Calvin Castine at the North Country Golf Club. It's approaching 1 o'clock on this Sunday, the 18th day of August. I'm probably out of the picture right now, but that's okay, because these four gentlemen right here are the ones who deserve to be in this picture. We're here today for a golf tournament, a benefit golf tournament, and it's for the education of these youngsters right here, Jake and Evan Manor, and we're going to find out about how this all came to happen. I doubt if anybody watching this doesn't know the background of this. Their father, Darcy, was killed earlier this year, and the community has come behind the family. And in a lot of ways, there was a Gibson Brothers concert for a scholarship held at Northern Adirondack, and many things have been done for the community, and this is one of them, and this is probably the biggest one that's been done and will be done. I'll introduce the gentleman, and I always hesitate to do this because sometimes I'll look at somebody that I've known all my life and say the wrong name, but I'm going to try it anyway. Kevin Giro, Dustin Beauregard, Dennis Phillips, and Alan Carden. Since you're the closest to me, Kevin, I know Alan and Dennis are related. Are you related to the Manor family also?
No, I'm not. I've been a family friend for quite a few years. Ever since, well, I started hanging out with these guys, and I've gone there, I've hung out there. That's been like a second home to me. It was just, seemed like the right thing to do here.
Okay. And Dustin, you're the manager, your title here at the golf club?
Yep, manager of the golf club.
And throughout the year, every time I look in the paper, it seems like there's another tournament. Yeah. Is there anything that has approached the numbers here today? I think Alan told me off camera. Before you answer that, I'll let him tell me on camera how many.
312. There's 72 teams participating today, and it's an excellent turnout. So
it's the largest tournament we've had all season, and we just feel fortunate that we're able to provide the family and friends with a day at the club. So.
Now, who picked the day? This is not too hot.
I think Darcy sent us this day.
He's up there watching for sure. Just hope he is not discouraged with his wife golfing either. So, but
Heather was not a golfer. And
no,
probably still not a golfer.
No, she's playing now. She's playing a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you can be on the golf course and still not be a golfer.
No, she hits the ball.
Well, one other thing too is that this community has done so much for this event, not this event, but for the tragedy that happened in supporting the family. And it was really a thought that we put together. Actually, it was at the day of the funeral, that so much was just going to the, for different fundraisers, that we kind of lost sight of the two boys and, for their future, not having a father to provide. So we said, well, let's do a golf tournament. And then it just escalated from there, and we offered for donations and people to send money to the fundraiser, any organization. And as of today, I think we've got well over $12,000 in just donations. And my goal, and I think our goal, was to raise like $20,000, and we're going to blow that all out of water. So it's amazing.
That was an ambitious goal.
You hit the nail on the head earlier when you said the community. The sport's been unbelievable. Dustin and the golf course. We're lucky to live where we do. We got a lot of good family, friends, and outstanding showing.
Small community. People come together when chips are down. There's things got to be done. Small communities do that stuff, and that's why it's great living in a small community.
Well, I think it hits home too when you see two kids left behind like that. It hits everybody. Dustin, obviously the golf course can't just give away the day here, but how much percentage-wise, if you can give us a rough idea? I don't want to get into,
Yeah, sure.
Give me a rough idea of what the family.
How about we say the course has been as generous as they possibly can?
Okay, that sounds good.
Where's the?
Well,
you're providing facilities.
Yeah, we're providing the facilities, and we closed the course for the day for this event. It's such a huge event. We needed to close the course for the entire day, and the support of our members, being able to give up a day like this in the middle of the summer has been great.
Oh, they could come in and golf, right?
Yeah, sure.
a lot
they
of them
can-
have.
Yeah, a lot of them are participating today, so that's a wonderful thing. But if you're talking golf fees alone, I mean, it would be an incredible day for the golf course. You know,
And it's not.
well,
It is, but it isn't monetarily.
It is
It
for
monetarily.
us to be in a situation where we can, give something like this to the family and friends is unbelievable. So really thankful for that.
Okay. Alan said that Kevin would tell me all the golfers that are here today, and then Dennis would divide them up by the teams. Is that correct?
Oh my God! Give me a minute. No.
There's only 312 names now. Come on.
Could you do them alphabetically?
Yeah.
Now you said you had a goal of 20,000, but did you really, in your wildest imagination, imagine a turnout like today? Any of you guys?
No, not at all.
We really looked at like 70 teams. We thought, maybe 60 teams. But this has been very good, and the money coming in beforehand, phenomenal. We've got checks from people that we have no idea what the connection is. People
Actually got a check from a couple out of Virginia. I have no clue who they are, but I'm sure they had some tie to the community and are aware it would happen up here, and then just sent us money. And it's been
a lot of it
yeah.
off house sales. People have donated off the sale of their house.
Yeah.
It's been phenomenal.
Now, is there a separate account when people sent you a check? Do you put it in a separate account?
Well, I'm putting the money together in an account of its own until we can decide the best way to invest it for the future. And I'm going to need some help from some local accountants and financial planners.
Which we touched on too already. So,
but I want to wait till we get a total amount and kind of wrap this thing up, and then figure out the best way of doing that. So, yeah.
Okay. Now the golfers are here enjoying themselves, but it cost them a few dollars. What did it cost to enter this tournament?
$60.
$60 per person.
Yeah. And then we gave away hamburgers and hot dogs, coffee, donuts in the morning for the early shift, soda, water.
And it was all donated by local
Uh,
stores.
Hats and cups and tees and balls was all donated, and that was all given to the golfers. So they got a little bit back for their $60.
So they got more than just a day of golfing. They got some meal and a few other
And a
things.
bunch of door prizes and some things we're raffling off that people have donated. So.
Now, obviously, there's no. You think of a tournament, you think about winner, but the only winner here is the Manor family. There's nobody's going to win this tournament out there. Right?
Nobody really cares, to tell you the truth. I mean, that's just an afterthought. Somebody says, "Hey, I won that." Well, that's great. But
Congratulations.
Darcy's boys are the winners here.
That's right. Now you got food. Who's doing the cooking?
Mr. Benny Arno, Eddie Bushy's been helping.
A lot of the family is participating and helping and doing all the work here. It's a big family, so it's easy to get help. So
6 o'clock this morning.
There's a big tent over there where they're selling raffle tickets, 50-50 tickets. There's hamburgers and hot dogs over there. There's some posters to sign for the kids. So everybody, there must be 40 or 50 people working one way or the other. So.
Now there are ongoing fundraisers here today. Is it race to make more money here today?
Oh yeah,
sure.
yeah. 50-50 in the raffle that we got going on, and we have betting on the number 6 hole.
No golf, no betting now.
It's all legal.
Parkers have donated a car for a hole-in-one.
And the prizes on every par 3 too, so that was a nice gesture on their part. So I'd like to thank Parker Chevrolet for that as well.
But there's such a huge tournament. It costs a lot of money for them to sponsor an event like this.
Yeah.
So it's very thankful for that.
So Raula's out there next to that hole with the hole-in-one prize and kicking him away.
Through and he
He didn't win.
Okay. What else can we talk about, guys?
Well, I think we need to kind of get things wrapped up so we can get the second shift out started.
Shift is at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Yeah, we're hoping. Yeah.
We're 7 or 8 minutes away from that.
Yeah.
walk around, talk to people.
See what their take is on things, and
If there's any complaints, just edit those out.
and handle them if you can.
I'll handle them. I'll send them to Dustin.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it then. I'll take the group picture and thank you guys.
Okay,
Thank you, Calvin.
All right.
Here's a brief look at the course as the last of the folks who were out this morning are coming in. It's a shotgun start, so only the people who tee off on the first hole end up finishing on the 18. So you play 18 holes, but if you start on the 15, you end up on the 14. Then you got to get back here to the clubhouse. And for those of you not familiar with the North Country Golf Club, it's on the edge of Rouse's Point. Just on the other side of those trees is the village of Rouse's Point. There's the village water tower in the area of the Wyeth plant. Temperatures in the upper 60s right now. Nice comfortable day to be out here. No rain, no hot humid weather. Nice cooling breeze actually. And we're just awaiting for the organizers to get the afternoon shift out here for a group picture. And so that's what we're anticipating here momentarily. The announcement has been made for the golfers to come down by the 18th green. And this might be just a little bit like trying to herd cats here. Trying to get all these golfers down in one spot. They're all anxious to get going. It's almost approaching 1:25 right now. They were supposed to tee off at 1 o'clock. I'm sure most of these people are veteran golfers and understand that there would probably be a delay with so many golfers out this morning. But there are some first-time golfers, and there's some people who golf once in a while who are here. They're not here for the golf. They're here for the fundraising effort. And they've got this picture that I was handed when I shortly after arrived. Dennis Phillips handed me a little piece of paper that showed the Jake and Evan Manor, and a group picture with the entire Manor family, the four of them, and those little pictures, those little poster-sized pictures, scorecards, I guess they are. Those little scorecards, souvenir scorecards, were printed by Border Press, which is just down the road a piece from here. I assume they've got somebody who's actually going to snap this picture, because they are not out here for my benefit, because I wasn't here this morning to take the picture of the morning shift, so I hope there's somebody that's going to actually snap their picture here. But this is just an outstanding turnout for a great cause, and looks like the photographer is coming out, and the picture will be taken momentarily. More and more golfers still coming out. It's a shotgun start, as I said, and there will be at least 2 foursomes for each hole. So the first foursome will tee off on a given hole, and the next foursome will tee off. So it's a slow process. And you've got that many golfers out there. Normally you have a foursome teeing off, and then they move to the next hole, and you just follow that foursome. But here, you've got 2 foursomes at every hole. So by the time you get to the end, it's twice as long as it would normally be out there. And the fact that there are some folks who aren't regular golfers is going to slow down the process. The picture has been taken. The group photo has been taken. And that's what it's all about right here, the education of these young men here, Brad and Evan Manor. We've moved around to the front of the, or back, depending on your perspective, the road side of the clubhouse, just to get a view of the carts as they head out. At least 72 foursomes heading out onto the golf course. Over 300, I think the total given to me was 312 individuals between the morning and afternoon rounds. So it's something that I'm sure brings a little peace to the family, a little reassurance that the community cares, and these are the type of events that make you proud to be part of the North Country, and in this particular case the Northern Tier, but there are people from not just the Northern Tier here, there are people from throughout the region, and from Montreal, and a great showing here to benefit Jake and Evan Manor, the children of Heather Manor and the late Darcy Manor, who was so brutally murdered this past spring, and something that was such a random act that touches everybody, because everybody can associate with what that family is going through. Just the case of a man being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I think we all sat back and said, except for the grace of God, that it could have been someone from my family, and this family, on both sides of his family, are well known. A large family on both sides, his mother and father's side, and the response has been tremendous here. And that is just about it. There's still a few more carts coming around, and that's gonna, I think, wrap up Hometown Cable's look at this. We could talk to some more people, but I think everyone would pretty much have the same thing to say, that how proud they are of their community and the way everyone has turned out for this. And it looks like the Bushies and Benny Arno have done a good job of cooking. Everybody is licking their fingers over there underneath the tent. So that's it. Hometown Cable's brief look. I've got a family picnic to head to that I had to leave to come here, so I'm heading out for that family picnic. But our congratulations to everyone involved. That includes the golfers who came here on this beautiful Sunday and took part in this. And as I said earlier, a lot of them are people who don't normally golf, but are here not for the golf, but to support the family.